Alright, now I'm going to test for glenohumeral extension. Normal range of motion for shoulder extension is at 0 to 45 degrees. Some references will say up to 60 degrees. So I will assess that range here, and I'm looking to make sure that she's not over activating her scapular adductor, so her rhomboids or her mid-trap, because I'm purely looking for activation of the posterior delt, the teres major, and the latissimus dorsi. So we're primarily now testing and palpating the posterior deltoid for our purposes. So what I'm going to instruct her to do is to raise her arm towards the ceiling, palm facing upward as high as she can. Great. And then I'm going to apply resistance. Don't let me move you. Grade 5 is no movement. Grade 4 is a slight yield. For grade 3, she'll be able to move through that whole range without much compensation here, but won't be able to hold against any resistance. I'm also going to show you a test for how to isolate the latissimus dorsi in this position. So you have the patient prone, and you have them try to push down towards their feet. Go ahead and try that. I'm applying a resistance with both of my hands in an upward position. If there's no yield, this is considered a 5, and I can double check by palpating the lats. Go ahead and push down again. If there's some yield in this, that would be considered a 4. You can also test the latissimus dorsi by having them in a seated position performing a lift of their bottom, and if they're able to clear the table, that would also deem them to have a 5 grade of the latissimus dorsi. The gravity minimized position for shoulder extension is with the patient on their side with the affected arm up. And I'm going to support the arm, and I'm going to be palpating for the posterior deltoid and asking the patient to move their arm as much as they can back towards me. Great. And the same thing, if I'm just palpating a trace, I won't really see movement. I'm going to try to move your arm back, and I'm palpating the lats and the posterior delt.